Hey guys, and welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. My name is Rob, and today we're going to take a dive into the depths of the abyss. It's very dark down here, but not so dark that you need a light source. Let's just follow the path, kill the crystal lizard, twinkling titanite, and then I dropped some stuff. Do I have a full inventory of twinkling titanite? I guess he dropped some green titanite shards because that's the only thing I'm maxed out on. Anyway, if you look closely, you see a lot of red eyes in the distance. This is a trap. Be very careful of it. They're guarding a really good item back here. If you're a sorcerer. And if you have just 16 measly points in intelligence, you can use it. But with it being a sorcery, the more intelligence you have, the better catalyst you can use to cast it, and the stronger it'll be. And I'm just going to play it safe by pulling these guys in with a bow. You can rush in there and try to fight all of them at once if you want to. A good strategy to use is to move in until you realize you've got their attention. But the only caveat to that is the sorcerer back there will begin throwing spells at you. So you kind of have to pay attention to that and dodge spells while you're fighting these other guys. And you can hide behind this little stalagmite or whatever the term is for that thing to block the magic. There we go. Alright. With all of them dead, I've got the sorcerer's attention now. Yeah. Oop. Missed it by that much. Another green shard that I can't pick up. Whatever. So there's Dark Bead. One of the nastiest spells in the game. It is brutal. Abyss sorcery discovered by an Ulasil sorcerer on the brink of madness. Fire successive dark orbs. In contrast to standard soul sorceries, abyss sorceries are weighty and inflict physical damage. Perhaps a human soul is closer to matter in its humanity. Huh. Perhaps a human soul is closer to matter in its humanity. I don't know what that means. Basically, Dark Bead is this game's version of a shotgun. And if you fire it at point blank, it is absolutely devastating. There's a guy down here. Go ahead and get rid of him with a plunging attack. For exploring this area, I probably want to put some prism stones on my belt here. There we go. Yeah, can't really see where I can drop down right now, but there is a bit to explore. So look at all that. It looks like a bunch of humanity sprites. And they're just huge. And they'll kill you. So be careful of that. Yeah, you can go down there and fight all the humanity dudes, or you can go the other way onto an illusory platform. But don't drop down there. That's just a bit too far. Now look at who might that be? Looks familiar. Try not to get too close. Yeah, look at there. It's Alvina. You know, from the Forest Hunter Covenant. Who tries to steer you away from exploring the grave of Artorias. Quoted as saying that it's a myth or a fabrication or whatever. I don't remember exactly what she says. how she describes the legend of Artorias, but she basically says that it's not true, but she only tells you a half-truth about it. So she keeps vanishing when we get close to her, almost like she's trying to show us something. Huh. Fancy that. Ooh, that's a big one. Yeah, you can kill these things. They are great for farming humanity. This here is an elevator. Also show this shortcut. I almost never use this. I never really see a point to using it. But yeah, this comes out right outside of Artorias' boss room. Not sure exactly why it's here. I guess it's kind of a shortcut from the other bonfire, I guess. I just prefer to, like, instead of trying to use that shortcut, I just, if I die, I just start out from the dungeon bonfire and go from there. So anyway, behind this illusory wall, some more humanity guys, both large and small. Yep. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, you want kind of ranged weapons. You don't want a weapon that's short range where you have to get up close to them, because touching these guys will damage you. They appear to be hovering over this glowing figure here in the back. What's that all about? It's a familiar face. Except I haven't faced this boss yet in the game. Sure enough, that is a young Sith. You get the Cleansing Great Shield. Let's have a look at that. 80 physical, magic, and fire resistance with a 70 lightning resistance. 77 stability, which is not bad at all. 31 strength requirement. Why 31? Why did they make it an odd number? I don't get that. The steel great shield used by Knight Artorias, who succumbed to the Abyss. Artorias, deeply scarred by the Abyss, used this to form a barrier to protect his compatriot Sith. Although this drained the shield, its magic defense remains high. So, I mean, if you're into great shields, that's good magic resistance. It's basically in order to protect Sith, he used his shield to cast that aura around Sith. But it would seem that the influence of the Abyss and those giant humanity sprites were kind of wearing it down. So we whipped him back and freed Sith to go on and do Sithy things. Whatever a wolf does who carries a big sword in its mouth. Alright, let's delve a little bit further down here. I think Black Flame is over here. If I'm not terribly mistaken. Whoop. Ah! Don't touch me. It hurts when you touch me. No. Is there anything down here? I don't think so. Nope. Sure enough ain't. I know there's another wood carving thing down here. Ow, wow. You hurt me, sir. Spears work pretty good against these guys, too, to keep them away. I like using the Silver Knight Spear, personally. Yeah, Black Flame. Old Black Flame. It's infamous. A pyromancy discovered from the dark of the abyss by a pyromancer who wandered into Ulasil. Conjure a great black flame in one's palm. Black flames are weighty and inflict physical damage, enough to smack away the mightiest of shields. Yeah, they do a lot of poise damage and all that, more than Great Combustion does. But it tends to do less damage overall. It's one of the, it's in the arsenal of the Giant Dad build. Actually, 2 casts of Black Flame. You know what that means? New Game Plus. Y'all. Let's see, though. I know that there's more to this area. I know there's like a platform you can drop down to get one of the wood carving things. I know there is. I want to go back that way. I'm trying to remember. I always forget exactly where it is. That's going to bug me now. If I go up here, this is going to come back around to where that sorcerer is standing. Yeah. Oof. That could have been bad. Okay, I don't want to go down there. I might be in, like, completely wrong location looking for this thing. I see something way over there. No, okay, I know where that is. Yeah, no, that's not it. I must not be in the right location. It must be higher up than this, so I'm going to go back up and around. But I'm determined to find it. Well, I might actually have to get through all these guys to get to it. A nice spinny move here with the halberd. It works pretty good. Spin to win. Just like in Bloodborne. Eh. I like using a spear for these guys a little bit more than I like using a halberd because it's faster for one thing, and it seems like you don't launch forward quite as far. And you definitely don't whiff if you miss. Strangely enough, I feel like if you missed with a spear, you would whiff realistically. But I could be wrong. I've never actually tried to use a spear for anything. But I have poked things with a stick, and I feel like that's comparable. Alright. Ooh, I bet that's it down there. Yeah. Help me. And now there's the issue of dropping down here safely. I always manage to kill myself when I drop down here. Just like that. Ow. How dare you? Shoot, son. Look at all of them. Ah! Ow! The little ones are so annoying because they're difficult to hit. I'm gonna have to switch my weapons out here, I think. You know what? I'd like to see you dodge an Uchikatana. You little jerk. Take that. Ah! I hate these guys. Get! Shoot! Alright, let's try the Claymore. Gotta utilize the lock-on. So what's with all these humanity sprites? I know from either Manus' soul or some item that, one of the items associated with him talks about his humanity running wild. I think these things are a product of that, or byproduct, or whatever. Alright, I got my bloodstain. Now what? Is there a good way to drop down here? I want there to be. Maybe I have to, like, roll in that direction or something. Yeah, let me just try it. It's for science. Yep. Oh! Missed the roll, but still made it. Get a nice little bit of humanity here. It's always nice. Some twin humanities, too. Nice little farming spot. There we go. Get, I say. Whatever. That item in the distance, yeah, I can get to that. Yeah, this way. Okay. Now then. Oh. I missed that. I thought it was a prism stone. So you come down this thing. We're just going deeper and deeper down. Be careful not to fall off, because you'll die. There's another item up under this. It's twin humanities. It just keeps on going and going. Where does the abyss actually end? Come through this little tunnel. I think the white titanite slab is in here, as well as this little jerk. Get out of here. Pretty sure it's the white slab. Yep. There's your white titanite slab. For all you faith users out there. Finally coming up on the white light. Fog wall, whatever you want to call it. Some more of these humanity sprite dudes. There we go. Alright, nice. Soul of a hero. His hero's journey ended there. Now, there's actually a way you can cheese this boss. You see the red glowing eyes down there. You can't exactly aim a bow. Like, you can't, like, aim down enough to actually hit him, but it's possible to free aim and be able to hit the boss from here. Never done it myself, but seen other people do it. I probably don't have enough range on this particular bow, to be honest with you. I'm not hitting him at all. But anyway, I swear it's possible. You should go into this fight with 20 Estus. I would highly recommend it. I'm going to go ahead and challenge him right here. It's also, it's not mandatory, but it will give you a better time if you equip the silver pendant. Did I pass it? I must have passed it. There it is, right there. Not the dark side. Silver pendant. There we go. That's going to help a lot. And I'm actually going to remove the binoculars so that I don't accidentally use them in the heat of battle. And especially since I have so much humanity, if I run out of Estus, there we go, I have a way to heal myself. Alright. Grass Crest Shield for a little bit of stamina regen. Do I want to do Claymore? Do I want to do... No, I'll go ahead and do Halberd. That'll work. Let's do this. My, aren't you a big one? That big, long, stretchy arm of his. Gotta hit that arm. Let's look for Sif's summon sign, if I can find it. Not that Sif really helps much in this fight, but I just want to summon him anyway. Because, I mean, it's Sif, you know? No. Manus, you sit still for a minute while I try and find this summon sign. Ow! You hit me. Yeah, Manus is probably my favorite boss in the game overall. It's relentless, high defense, just absolutely bonkers. I can't find this summon sign for some reason. And I'm getting slapped plumb silly looking for it. Where is it? Would you keep your hands to yourself for a minute? A very difficult, relentless boss, but also very fair. If you practice against Manus enough, all of his attacks are very heavily choreographed. You can always like see when kind of what he's about to do. Like I could have dodged that if I just wasn't derping about. But unfortunately, I am derping about looking for this stupid summon sign. Do you have to be human? I don't know. Maybe you have to like reload the area or something. I mean, I hate to just quit out, but I really want to try and get Sif's summon sign. It's bugging me now. I don't know, maybe I'll just fight him anyway. Well, anywho. Ow. Dodge too soon. Poke. Yeah, you fight Manus similarly to how you would fight Artorias. You wait for him to attack, then you just counter. One of the few bosses that I recommend kind of staying locked onto. Yep. Oh, missed that dodge. Terribly. I didn't realize I had damaged him enough for him to start casting spells. Anyway, that's where the silver pendant comes in handy. Let me see if I can get him to cast again. Yeah, you use it, and all the magic just kind of goes around you. Very useful, because his magic is very damaging. But when he casts that particular spell, if you get very close to him, it can't hit you. And when he does that one, you want to just dodge to the side. Ah, too late. Whatever. Do a different... there's a third spell he can cast. I'm trying to wait for him to do that before I kill him. It's really the same spell. It's just a different way of doing it. Yeah, this one where he points his staff upwards. Then it just kind of rains down all over the place. When he hits the ground, yeah, that's when you want to try to get close to him. With the other spell, you want to try to run away. Whenever he goes to cast like the shotgun blast version of the spell, you want to roll to the side of it. There we go. Well, he's almost dead. Unfortunately, I could not find Sif's summon sign. Oh, that almost cost me. Yeah, you want to roll back at that one. Haha, I just Estus. What are you going to do about it? Ah! Reminds me of like some Super Saiyan move or something. My power! I don't think any of the Dragon Ball Z characters ever actually do that, but yeah. So anyway, that was Manus. We got his soul, we got 10 humanity, we rescued the damsel in distress, and we got a crap ton of souls. It's dusk. She was being held captive by Manus, and she is... I mean, that's kind of how I would be reacting to if I'd been held captive by Manus. Fun fact, I stripped off my weapon. If you do a jumping attack on her when she's like that, she'll stand up. But it doesn't affect anything else. In case you wanted to do that, there it is. Yeah, so this arena, there appears to be, looks like a burial site. Like someone was buried here. I would assume it was Manus before he went wild with humanity. Let's have a look at his soul. It's even darker than that of Artorias, as if its origins weren't even of light. If you look in the middle of it, it looks like it has a humanity sprite on the inside. Soul of Manus, Father of the Abyss. This extraordinary soul is a viscous, lukewarm lump of gentle humanity. Ancient Manus was clearly once human, but he became the Father of the Abyss after his humanity went wild, eternally seeking his precious broken pendant. That precious broken pendant being what you need to access the DLC. Let's see here. Yeah, you have to have this item in order to get in. Half of a broken stone pendant, the vine appears to originate from Ulasil. A powerful magic can be sensed from this ancient stone, yet men of this time can neither manipulate nor sense its power, which has a distinct air consisting of both reverence and nostalgia. Yeah, Manus was just going crazy because he missed his pendant. You know, to each his own, I guess. Go ahead and light up this bonfire. Let's warp to the Ulasil Sanctuary. Elizabeth!
I have awaited thee. Thou hast rescued Princess Dusk and rid us of that terrible primeval human, even halting the spread of the abyss. I salute the grandeur of thine enterprise. Please allow me to express my gratitude. I thank thee, as do we all.
And she gives you 3 of her mushrooms.
I will remember thee. But I will keep thy story to myself. This is the best way. For thou art come from a time far ahead. No one will sing thy praises. But yet thy greatness shall live on. For it shall be my purpose to remember all thou hast done for us. Was thine eye glancing hither? Thou needst not hide thy wonder. I am a mushroom, after all. I am.
Yeah.
May the flames guide thee.
So the legend of Artorias conquering the Abyss is actually the chosen undead who came from the future. Isn't that crazy to think about? Bump up my dex another time. It's starting to drop off just a little bit at this point, not a ton, because I'm getting closer and closer to 40 dex. I think I'll stop at 35 for the time being, and maybe start pumping vitality and endurance again. But anyway, before I do anything else with the DLC, let's go back to the Undead Parish, which will lead us into the Darkroot Basin. Alright, and back down into the basin, we see Dusk Summon Sign. And her summon sign does disappear until you save her once she has been kidnapped by Manus.
I am Dusk of Ulisil. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thine wishes.
Alright, let's talk.
My home of Ulisil was reduced to ashes long ago in my time. I have been alone ever since, but to be summoned thus, and to be of service to thee, it is most rewarding. Oh, forgive me. Such a long past time is none of thine concern. This may strike thine ear as somewhat peculiar, but long ago, in my homeland of Ulisil, I was beset by a creature from the abyss. I would have perished then, were it not for the great knight Artorias. In truth, I saw little of what transpired, for mine senses were already fled, but even still, there was something about Artorias, a certain balance of the humors that quite perfectly fits your semblance. Heavens, could it be that? Oh, dear me. That was Ulisil, many centuries ago. Please excuse my fanciful musings.
Could it be?
This may I input that quite perfect. Heavens. Oh, dear me. Please excuse my... If thou art in need, pray summon me again. I wish to be of assistance. May the flames guide thee.
Yep. Wasn't Artorias after all. It was me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you soon with more Dark Souls Remastered. And we'll finish up the DLC, I think. Till then, y'all take care.